Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between LawLiet versus 120. This game here on Concealed Hill. We have, well, my colors are all wrong. Let me see if I can fix them. Yes, we have LawLiet spawning as the red Night Elf player over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, 120 spawning as the blue undead over here on the top right. Night Elf versus undead. Access to Dryads really allowing, well, preventing too much damage. Dryads also able to deal with destroyers. That has a fighting chance against undead and those powerful AoE and direct damage spells. Coming across here, we are looking at a crypt and an altar of darkness. It does indicate that it should be a death knight over a crypt lord, but I have been past. Coming back down to the elders, ancient of war, alongside those archers, and we're waiting for and ghouls going up against Keeper of the Grove and archers. And I do like this new style of play. Recently, get the Keeper of the Grove to level 3 with the Keeper of the Grove, allowing and trying to get your Demon Hunter to level 3 as well. The Keeper of the Grove able to entangle, able to put pressure onto the opposing army and delay their creeping, while the Demon Hunter, once it gets to level 3, has a fairly decent chance of trying to mana burn and deal damage back, or prevent some of that some of that damage overall. Ancient of War really taking an absolute beating right here, trying to shift all of that damage across here. Keeper of the Grove should be popping on out here in just a moment. There it is. Now going to go move on over to that Forest Troll Berserker. It looks as though the Ancient of War taking plenty of damage, but should be just fine. Keeper of the Grove picks up a Circlet of Nobility. Death Knight of 120 opting to go for Unholy Aura first. Unholy Aura, such a powerful ability that you could opt to go over it, even over any sort of direct damage here. Faster movement speed, getting into the right position while also providing a little bit of additional healing. The death, as Unholy Aura also heals that Death Knight as well. All right. Death Knight sitting at level 1. Keeper of the Grove already sitting at level 2, picking up a Slippers of Agility, using those trends to clear off the remainder of those creep caps here. One Sea Turtle going to get taken down, and then, well, one Sea Turtle left. All right, going to go in and try and back away. Perhaps heal up, get some damage, add some damage onto that Sea Turtle, back and forth. Keeper of the Grove, however, could try and do a little bit of harassment or perhaps steal some of his opponent's creeps. And I think that's actually what's going to happen here. If you are stealing your opponent's creeps, it is still a way to try and absorb and take away from your opponent's ability to creep. Taking out these green creep camps gives you the item, but more importantly, denies your opponent from being able to use their second hero to easily creep out that location. All right, Keeper of the Grove has joined in on the fight here. Are we going to see an entangle? Yes, we are. Damage is going to end up getting added in onto those acolytes there. One acolyte going to get taken out as a new, Necropolis Tech to tier 2 has to be canceled. Meanwhile, ghouls and archers all swarming down here to the south. All right, LawLiet in a bit of trouble as all of the archers do need to back away. Are they going to be able to hide? There goes a Death Coil. Are we going to be looking at a wall in attempt and then a Shadow Meld? Dust of Appearance is on that Death Knight, hence why the archer is still trying to retreat all the way back. The Death Knight should be able to get in that final shot, but it is now separated from the rest of the units. Keeper of the Grove is back at home. There goes an entangle, trading archers for ghouls overall, but he was able to delay that tech to tier 2 by quite a bit of time. As well as the Death Knight should be able to get in another Death Coil here to save that ghoul. All right. Archers trying to shift their way every which way. Again, Keeper of the Grove still has a little bit of mana. More archers joining in on the battle, and 120 is really making this battle last a much longer than I would have expected. Death Coil right there, a split second in a time as the damage could continue to add up. One or two more shots needed. Wow, another split coil there. Keeper of the Grove just needed one more shot to finish it off, but decided to chase instead. And it's those micro decisions that make a big difference. Keeper of the Grove now down to 163 hit points. That's not going to work out well as we look at the Skeletal Minion finally getting taken down. Death Knight could be getting an easy kill onto that Keeper of the Grove, down to 69 hit points. Moonwells, however, are filling themselves up. Gonna go ahead and Cloak of Shadows. Death Knight does have Dust of Appearance, but opts not to use it. Some close calls by multiple sides. Well, more units could have been lost. Why was there... There was a Hunter's Hall here, right? Why was it canceled? I'm not sure. All right. Ancient of... Oh, tech swap. All right. So building the Hunter's Hall right there in a location and letting his opponent see the Hunter's Hall being built. And that means that 120 is going to be expecting Ancients of Lore. Instead, he is going to continue to all in with this, getting Ancient of Winds and perhaps going for Hippogriff Riders and Fairy Dragons. This is a mind game going dual Ancients of Wind. This is limited information right here, as the Keeper of the Grove is now sitting at level 3 and should be able to harass. Demon Hunter is going to be popping on out here in just a moment, perhaps heading over here to that Goblin Laboratory as well. Ancient of War should be be pushing off over there, as the Keeper of the Grove wants to see if his opponent is going to be trying to set up an expansion. I don't see anything like that as of yet. Keeper of the Grove seeing that level 3 here. Gonna get level 2 Entangle. Gonna go ahead and get the Entangle off Death Knight, sitting at 71, 72. Is it gonna be able to continue to finish this off here? One or two more shots needed. Death Coil, it could be enough. There goes another Entangle. There goes a Ghoul. That is denied, though, as the Keeper of the Grove trying to back away. Death Knight does have enough for a Death Coil and should be able to Death Coil here. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter down to the south here, actually going for a different creep camp than I would have naturally thought. Keeper of the Grove continuing to finish off those Skeletal Minion Warriors here, as the Ancients of Wind are training up Hippogriffs. All right, we were expecting Hippogriff and Hippogriff Riders. Death Knight now going to go ahead and try and retreat back. There is a Cloak of Shadow, Staff of Teleportation, trying to get away. Death Coil is going to be enough. No, it's not. 92 hit points, enough right there to heal back up and then head on out. No Moonstone being used up as of yet. Demon Hunter still sitting at level 1. A little bit of a cautionary tale. I would have expected the Demon Hunter to try and clear out this creep camp here at the laboratory to get to level 2 much more quickly. Instead, well, the Keeper of the Grove is now low on mana. Hippogriff Riders are out here. The surprise is gone. One Death Knight should get mana burn to try and keep him away. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter is going to be a little bit of trouble. How much damage can he really take, as he now techs Evasion and perhaps going to try and get to level 2. All right, finishing off the Null Assassins. And this surprise strategy no longer going to be much of a surprise, as the Assassin going to get taken down here. Intelligence picked up their Death Coil. Frost Nova finishing off the Keeper of the Grove, as the, well, expansion going to get destroyed before it gets set up. No web since tech canceled. Only ghouls. Yeah, Crypt Fiends now getting trained up here. I would have expected some sort of Crypt Fiends, as you could have expected Dryads as well, and Dryads are naturally countered by Crypt Fiends too. All right, more damage added up. Are we going to see a detonation there? No, yep, detonation onto that Lich. A Keeper of the Grove Entangle trying to add in more damage. There is that Wisp now trying to retreat back again, as the Hippogriff Riders 16 to 18 damage. Well, that damage is actually rather low. Since it's only an archer in the air, it does have more hit points, but overall, right, it's right for the amount of supply it's taking, you would think that its damage is actually significantly higher. All right, the range, however, is quite good if you are at that tier 3, getting improved bows as well, but that is more of a tier 3 upgrade. Death Knight, Rock Golem, Creep Camp going to get cleared up. Lich sitting at level 1. Demon Hunter getting resurrected at level 2 will take a little bit more time, as the Hippogriffs are now going to perhaps try and focus down a Ghoul or 2. All right, archers with very fast attack. They were going to go ahead and just try and pelt down. You would think the extra bit of speed and force from the gravity of, well, from gravity should be able to take down some of these units here, as the Acolytes are now looking to back up. All right, Keeper of the Grove going to try and finish off a Ghoul. Going to be able to take that down, continuing to deal more damage here. Demon Hunter going to be coming in from behind as well. Maybe get a mana burn off on that Lich. All right, come on, mana burn the Lich. There it goes, as that Lich now may be trying to finish things off here. There's no Frost Nova at all. The Hippogriffs are continuing to just bombard the Acolytes, and 120 is going to fall further and further behind, economically speaking. 7,000 gold left. It's a 300 gold difference already, and that's just going to continue grow and grow, and that's before you even consider the cost of just trying to train up additional acolytes. 39 supply compared to 39. An expansion is being placed down here. Here's the expansion here's the creep camp that I thought the Demon Hunter was going to take down much earlier with the help of the Ancient of War. Ancient of War off over here, absorbing quite a bit of damage. Should perhaps be trying to root himself, as this expansion attempt is going to get canceled again. Orb of Corruption on the Death Knight should be transferred to the Lich here in just... Nope, not going to be transferred. The Death Knight with Orb of Corruption able to push and keep back all of... Come on, they're right there. Yeah, you can barely see them, but they are right there. All right, damage adding in. Spirit Tower going to try and, well, push back all of those units again, as we're going to be going into an engagement. Ghouls, mass ghouls. There goes an entangle, and in comes the battle so far. Demon Hunter sitting at level 2 here. Needs level 3 mana burn. Going to try to dive on in. There's a mana burn once more. Moonwells, are they going to be... Well, they still had a little bit of moon juice, but not that much left. There goes an entangle. Fairy dragons now making their way over. Death Coil, Frost Nova. Fairy dragons, well, are magic immune, but are going to quickly web down here. And, well, how much damage can they really take? Not much, as that Orb of Corruption removes much of that bonus armor. Coming back from the other side, we're looking at 45 supply compared to 45. 120. Well, quickly adapted to this tech change here. Thank you for the follow. Ancients of Wind, gold is rather limited as well, as the Crypt Fiends are now going to hang back here. With Web on the table, Undead is just going to be that much stronger in dealing with those units. Meanwhile, well, Ogre Lord's going to end up getting taken down here. There's a mana burn clearing out the center creep camp. This could be a very big deal. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter should be coming in just a moment, as we see, well, Warsong Battle Drums for a bit more damage too. All right, there's level 3 on the Demon Hunter. Tome of Strength +2, getting those extra bit of hit points before trying to escape away. The damage bonus, perhaps the big deal there, as the Hippogriff Riders need to get the improved bows. Where is that Ancient of War? And why isn't it trying to increase the overall damage here? All right, at this point, the Hippogriff Riders should really just dismount, right? And just poke apart that red Drake, finish things off, and then get back up into the air as well. Forest Troll Berserker is going to get finished off. LawLiet reading his books. That is a good thing. Demon Hunter sitting at level 3, but the Undead, level 3, level 2, getting ready to push on in, putting pressure onto the Moonwells. There is a Scroll of Town Portal heading back. Are we going to see some webs? No, we are not. Demon Hunter, who was trying to mana burn, going to perhaps mana burn the Lich. There's a 100-point mana burn right there, as he could easily heal back up at the Moonwells. All right, Hippogriff's going to try and engage here, getting in a little bit of damage. Mana Flare, no, not quite yet. There's a Devour Magic, as the webs are going down onto those units. All right, so many units to web down. Mana Flare trying to hit back damage across those units. Hippogriff Rider getting taken out, as more Mana Flares just constantly flaring back the Obsidian statues. All right, there goes another Hippogriff Rider. Looks like it could get taken out yet, but there are some illusionary Hippogriff Riders in that position once more. Demon Hunter trying to perhaps add in a little bit of damage here, but an orb of, well, no orb and frost armor, making it difficult to chase down that Lich for that Demon Hunter once an attack does land. All right, gonna go ahead and try and engage here. Orbs of, well, the web cooldown getting locked up onto illusions. A great use right there, as the, well, Demon Hunter trying to focus down some of these units again. Death Coil does save again, as we're looking at that damage add up. Mana Flare being used as well. Lich now getting up to level 3. Demon Hunter needs the mana burn, perhaps that Lich to remove that level 2 Frost Nova as well. We're looking at more damage coming across here. There is a mana, or are we gonna see a mana burn? Yes, there's a mana burn once more, as the Fairy Dragon pops back up into the air. One more attack is all that is needed. Lich fighting on the far side of the woods, may be able to take down some of these units as well. Keeper of the Grove going to add up some of that damage, and there's a Death Quail for that save once more. Demon Hunter trying to add in, does have Orb of Venom as well, as that damage is just adding up more and more. One Crypt Fiend going to finally get taken down. Lich is in a little bit of trouble. Another Death Quail not going to be in time. Scroll of Town Portal, however, transferred. 38 supply compared to 42. Both sides sitting on one base play. Death Knight sitting at level 4, Lich sitting at level 3. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove, Demon Hunters staying the same. The Rune Bracers on the Demon Hunter allowing the Demon Hunter to absorb a fair amount of damage. And what is going across here as the Red Drake just going to get finished off very, very quickly. But Undead shows up to the party. All right, Red Drake going to get taken down. Sobi Mask going to be picked up by the Keeper of the Grove. But now he's going to have to get a Staff of Teleportation to head on out. Able to head out of that tough spot there. Picks up a Sobi Mask, but is now down by 9 supply. All right, a little bit of healing. Mass Fairy Dragons to deal with your opponent's armies of destroyers. Crypt Fiends, however, will web you down pretty quickly. And, well, where are we going to be looking at any possible expansions? No expansions from either of these players. Demon Hunter, perhaps going to try and mana burn down that Death Knight. No, Death Knight has, well, Death Knight now down to 0 mana. Demon Hunter going to try and retreat. Lich is still alive. Orb of Venom damage is adding up a bit over time here as there goes another entangle, as a, well, that's quickly devoured. All right, both sides still fighting their way through. Crypt Fiend's going to try and engage. There's a Mana Flare as well, and that's going to add up damage onto those Obsidian Statues quite quickly. There goes one Obsidian Statue. Obsidian Statues are the backbone to this army. You take them out, and well, all of a sudden, they can no longer last nearly as long. Mana Burn comes across there, but I believe a Potion of Mana was used as a follow-up, as both sides are still fighting their way through. 39 supply compared to 50. Demon Hunter trying to finish off this Lich. Lich down to 165 hit points. It looks as though it may be able to survive again, as that Crypt Fiend could end up getting down to single-digit hit points as it's finally finished off by the Keeper of the Grove. Orb of Venom damage is really starting to add up over time. No way to reveal, though, as we're looking at more damage still continuing to add on in. Keeper of the Grove staying alive here, trying to add in damage again and again. Units are trying to retreat back. Fairy Dragons getting webbed down. There is more mana flare damage onto those units as this Obsidian Statue down to 69 hit points. Priestess of the Moon. Oh, this is the triple Orb of Venom strategy. Priestess of the Moon now adding in even more damage. There goes another Mana Burn again. You're going to see how much damage on that Death Knight. Death Knight going to go ahead and drop down to perhaps, double-digit hit points here. They're getting up to level 5, but still sitting at 158 units. Are going to try and retreat back. No way to easily heal. The Moonwells are completely empty as we're transitioning into Chimeras. All right, Priestess of the Moon hiding in the Knight. Death Coil absorbs it and shakes it off. Meanwhile, the Chimeras are going to be able to add in some more damage. All right, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability right there. Priestess of the Moon or Death Knight trying to go straight after that Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove down to 63 hit points. And now Scroll of Town Portal forced to be used as the Keeper of the Grove able to hide in the very far back. 32 supply compared to 50. 2 Chimera Roosts, but only enough gold to train 1 so far. That seems to be a problem in logistics right there. Having more factories than you need, more production than you need, but not the resources behind it to actually train up those units. All right, Forest Troll Berserker going to get finished off here. We're looking at the Keeper of the Grove getting healed up as well. Priestess of the Moon, Chimera, not close enough to get healed, but near maximum hit points anyways. All right, getting ready for that engagement. Keeper of the Grove going to go ahead and back away down to 300 hit points. There's a Staff of Teleportation. It's going to try and get away in time and does exactly that. All right, Mana Burn from the Demon Hunter could have been incredibly important. We are looking at triple Orb of Venom. So the heroes of the Night Elf actually significantly stronger, and the army of the Night Elf actually stronger than they appear because of how much damage these 3 heroes can do together. All right, a little bit fragile, however. Demon Hunter does have Rune Bracers. That's going to be incredibly important. Orb of True Shot Aura coupled with War Song Battle Drums coupled with Orb of Venom plus 12 damage, plus 11 damage, plus 10 damage. Big help and bonus indeed. Keeper of the Grove is at plus 13. He was outside True Shot for a second. As we're looking at Chimeras currently being hidden, and they will be joining in on the battle here in just a second, perhaps even adding in that siege damage to try and force an engagement. That siege damage does give a little bit of extra range and reason to attack. Well, there is that third Chimera with the fourth one underway. Are we going to be getting that siege damage? That is the question here. Drinking from the Moonwells could be incredibly useful. Are we going to see an entangle here? No, that would just easily be get devoured magic there as the Orb of Venom damage now starting to add up. Keeper of the Grove trying to add in damage here across those units. Demon Hunter able to attack there. Priestess of the Moon still hanging back. Well, we need to see some sort of reveal as this Ancient of War could end up getting taken out. Yes, there's that corrosive acid as I was mentioning earlier. Corrosive breath, giving them the ability to attack buildings and deal siege damage from a farther range. Priestess of the Moon, even a Goblin Shredder joining in on the fight, but that has to be careful as it will end up getting focused down by the Destroyers and the Crypt Fiends rather quickly. 59 supply compared to 47. Corrosive breath nearly done. 4 chimeras with some major magic damage being brought to the table. The Obsidian statues will try to keep back here. Demon Hunter in that front line spot, gonna go ahead and retreat back again. There's a little bit of repairs underway. Mana burn, and nope, mana burn needed. Keeper of the Grove gonna try to engage here. There's some more repairs, and well, this is just waiting and baiting to get attacked here. There's a Devour Magic as we're looking at this. Sides trying to engage here. There goes a Chimera. Chimera's already webbed down. Death Coil, Frost Nova quickly finished off here. There's the engagement now, trying to mana burn off those units, and well, it looks like that damage is gonna add up slowly but surely. Well, Trent's now joining in on the battle. Crypt Fiends are falling. 37 supply compared to 53 as the Chimeras are just getting absolutely destroyed here. Can the Demon Hunters finish off the remainder of all of these units as we see level 5 now on that Lich? All right, Priestess of the Moon going to be in trouble. Down Staff of Preservation saves and going to go ahead and heal back up all the way to full because it is at night time and those moon wells were full right there. Mana burn being brought back over. Demon Hunter perhaps should consider giving the rune bracers to the Priestess of the Moon since that's the one with the giant target on its back right now, as the Crypt Fiends are going to be taking a lot of damage over time. No Dust of Appearance. There's a reveal, and well, that's going to get finished off there. Keeper of the Grove now sitting up at level 5, going after those Destroyers. One Destroyer now taken down. Death Knight could actually be in a little bit of trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Wisp are now being brought back over into the fight. Demon Hunter in that frontline spot, absorbing so much damage as we're looking at that coming across. Staff of Preservation, yes, for the save, down to 32 hit points, and now healing back up. All right, 191 hit points. Not a lot of hit points at all, as the units are now retreating back again. 23 supply compared to 45. As 120 signals a retreat, not wanting to stick around in this battle. All right, there goes an entangle here. A little bit of damage over time, a little bit of a stop. However, the Destroyer, full on hit points, able to quickly, well, stop that entangle again. All right. Continuing to fight their way through. Demon Hunter going to head over to that Fountain of Health, regenerate some hit points. Priestess of the Moon, Keeper of the Grove going to head off to the north here. There is entangling of this gold mine, but this could easily get finished off here as we're looking at, well, a couple of Trents joining in on the battle here. Their Acolyte going to get easily taken out. 1 or 2 more shots. There goes the Destroyers up into the air again, adding in a little bit of damage. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. Death Coil as the Priestess of the Moon gets Staff of Preservation once more. Priestess of the Moon getting stabbed back home again. The Tree of Eternity was already walking over here, so it's going to take a little bit of time before that is going to be entangled. Priestess of the Moon now healed all the way back up again. Chimeras not really working out nearly as well as they would have hoped, as they see another mana burn come back across. All right, Death Knight gonna go after a Death Coil. Are we gonna see a mana burn onto that Death Knight? Yes, mana burn onto that Death Knight. Death Knight now trying to retreat back once again. A Priest, or well, Demon Hunter down to 220 hit points. Is it gonna get Staff of Preservation? Of course it is, as LawLiet is using every bit of micro to get every bit of usefulness out of his units. All right, Chimera going after here. Range is 450, or range is 850. I don't know why this is actually fighting within range. The Chimera could back away and then could easily take it out. Come on, just back farther. Yeah, there you go. Finally using the full range against that Spirit Tower to take it down. Destroyers are now going to be making its way over. That Chimera is going to get destroyed here in just a second. Well, trying to finish things off. Yep, getting taken out. You heard it. All right, Trent's looking to back away. Demon Hunter finishing off this location down to the south here. The 3 heroes, the 3 amigos, or the 2 amigos and And one Amiga. Now making their way off to the north as well. I guess Amigos still works as it's plural, right? I don't know. It's been many years since high school Spanish. Back off to the north. Off to the north here. Priestess of the Moon. Amigo was a yes, 3 Amigos still works. All right, 3. It's reforged. It's Amigas. All right, getting ready for the engagement. Demon Hunter takes a lot of damage right from the get-go. Mana Burn, Death Coil onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter Staff to Preservation for the save. Units are now retreating all the way back. Tree of Eternity out of position, though. Demon Hunter needs to, well, heal up again. And, well, this moon juice is not absolutely free. All right, gonna go ahead and heal up Staff of Preservation on some other units as well, as we're looking at a potential engagement. Demon Hunter perhaps gonna try and Mana Burn, getting in some damage. Death Coil right there, Mana Burn onto the Death Knight. Death Knight, no reveal there, as the Demon Hunter tries to retreat back again. And perhaps a Mana Burn onto the Lich. A massive evasion across the board as the Demon Hunter absorbing a lot of damage and still able to dish it out. All right, Orb of Venom damage continuing to add up more and more, trying to dive in after that, after this one abomination. There's a Mana Burn as it is going to go ahead and get transported away. Priestess of the Moon tries to retreat back. Ancient's going to go ahead and attack as well, using a little bit of that range damage. Demon Hunter can't easily even get into position, as it would be forced to try and walk by. Going to head over to the Fountain of Health, over to the right side of the map instead. All right, this priestess or this Keeper of the Grove going to go ahead and Staff of Teleportation out of this backline position here. Perhaps get regrouped and now heal back up at this Fountain of Health once more. All right, multiple buildings. Mining is underway. Not much mining to be had, though, as we're looking at more and more healing here. Demon Hunter, getting better on hit points. Let's keep him steady at around 700 before he finally breaks free of that Fountain of Health, and we're going to be going into a fight. 58 supply compared to 25. Can the 3 Amigos do it? Priestess of the Moon trying to be brought back over. Going to add in that damage. 3 attacks quickly right there, and it looks as though the Demon Hunter is really wanting to get it. Level 2 now on the Priestess of the Moon. Finally, Keeper of the Grove. Demon Hunter trying to escape away, down to 88 hit points. Keeper of the Grove going to get an entangle off onto the Death Knight. No Death Coil follow up there, as the Priestess of the Moon now retreats back. We do have an Owl Scout, and this Demon Hunter going to head over here to the right side. He's going to continue to heal up once more. Tree of Eternity, 30 over 50 supply. It's finally going to get taken out. And then, Staff of Preservations should take you back to amongst all of these units, as we're going into more Chimeras. All right, more Chimeras for LawLiet. Not the unit that I was expecting him to go for. But when your opponent already has Crypt Fiends and Destroyers, Bears are pretty much not an option. Ancients of Lore were never really an option. Ancients of Wind didn't really do that great of a job either, as LawLiet is in quite the situation. All right, units trying to find and fly every which way. Demon Hunter getting healed up again. Concealed Hill really making its place known here as the Death Coil comes across here. All right, Priestess of the Moon trying to retreat back here. What is going to go down? Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation going to try and fight back the other way? There goes a quick entangle. Little bit of damage over time. Naga Sea Witch joins in on the fight as well. Cold arrows, and that could spell some problems too. Demon Hunter now trying to retreat back, unable to shake that damage all too easily, as the Keeper of the Grove now trying to hang back here. All right, Orb of Venom. Oh, the Naga Sea Witch isn't going to get healed easily. No, it is not going to be able to be healed easily. Death Coil onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter needs a Staff of Preservation to get out of there, and he's able to head back to all of the Moonwells. I guess that's the benefit for losing the Tree of Eternity. Your Staff of Preservation now sends you straight home. All right. One Wisp still hiding off to the backside here. Chimeras are here. 3 Chimeras going to go ahead and try and fight back here. A little bit of Orb of Venom damage. You can see that Orb of Venom damage just really tick its toll onto that Destroyer, down to 288 hit points, as the Keeper of the Grove and the Chimeras try to work together to make something happen again. Death Knight with plenty of mana. Lich sitting at level 5. Naga Sea Witch getting healed back up. Gonna go straight after those units. Gonna go try and take down the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch quickly uses the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. One orb of, one web onto a Chimera. That's gonna get taken down. Another mana burn onto the Death Knight. Death Knight still has enough for another Death Coil. There goes some more damage across multiple units. Last couple Chimeras are all that's left. Death Coil for the save. Naga Sea Witch sits at level 2, as the Priestess of the Moon
barely has any experience, which is, well, a very bad sign indeed. Priest of the Moon trying to retreat back once more. Naga Sea Witch already at level 2 as all the chimeras have fallen, and I believe this is the beginning of the end. LawLiet, well, that Staff of Preservation actually having the opposite effect as 120 gets the win. LawLiet throws in the GG right there. Triple Orb of Venom, not enough to deal with, well, the army of Crypt Fiends and Destroyers with those Obsidian statues. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.